What's going on, everybody? Stoliaker here, and I want to say I'm proud to be a good friend of Andre from Andre Shouldn't Drink. He also has his secondary channel. It's called Don Andre Investigations. I'm going to leave links in the description, but I want you to go and subscribe to Don Andre Investigations. His just like me, his other channel somehow, some way got demonetized, and he's going through the trials and tribulations of trying to get it back. It's a real struggle to ever, once you lose it, it's extremely hard to get it back. Some people have, but it is a very hard thing to do. But what we can do as a community, I highly suggest, links in the description, go over his channel. I'm going to play a couple clips of some great videos, some investigation work that he's done, and I highly suggest that you go and watch this channel. It's an amazing channel. So, without further ado, don't forget to hit that like, share, and that subscribe button, and make sure you're going over to his channel and hitting that like, share, and that subscribe button. Thank you so very much. Thank you to all my subscribers, and I'm out. Stoliaker, deuces.
Welcome. You are now listening to the ASD-Andre Shouldn't Drink podcast.
This year, I made it to 100,000 subscribers, and I am so grateful for that. Before creating my YouTube channel in 2019, I was working as a bartender. I lost my job in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Without a job and feeling lost, I decided to double down and work hard to try to make this YouTube channel viable as a full-time job and income. I'm proud to say that I was able to do that, and I have not looked back since. And today I have some really bad news regarding the ASD Docs YouTube channel. I woke up this morning and checked my phone and saw a notification from YouTube. The email stated that my whole channel is now demonetized, meaning all the money I made for this month is gone. There was no warning. I have 0 community strikes and 0 copyright strikes. This is devastating to me considering I have to pay bills at the end of this month. I'm feeling really worried about my circumstances right now, and I need your help. I've created a GoFundMe to help keep the channel afloat. If you have the means to help me, please donate. Due to what's going on, all current investigations that I've been working on have been put on hold. The following video you're about to see is a video I submitted to YouTube explaining why they made a mistake in demonetizing my whole channel. YouTube has 14 days to review my appeal and notify me of their decision. And I just want to say how grateful I am for every single one of you who watches my videos. Thank you for subscribing, and ultimately, thank you for all of your support.
Boom, perfect timing.
"22-year-old Drayvon Ames and his 24-year-old pregnant fiancée, Aisha Harper, were pulled over by Phoenix police because their 4-year-old daughter was caught on surveillance camera walking outside of a store holding a large purple box of a baby alive doll. It's reported that an anonymous caller reported the theft of the doll. The family was followed back to their babysitter's apartment by a police car. Once their car stopped, Officer Christopher Meyer approached the vehicle with his weapon drawn and yanked the door open. Mr. Ames was then handcuffed, pushed to the pavement, and punched. Police then focused their attention on the visibly pregnant Miss Harper and her children. Once Miss Harper handed her child to a bystander, she was hurled face first into the police car. A concerned citizen recorded the encounter just as one of the officers was verbally threatening Mr. Ames.
Police?
Yeah.
It doesn't open. I promise it doesn't open.
You're gonna get shot. Get your hands off.
Get out the fucking car! Get out the fucking car right now!
18-year-old Logan Davis had just got off from work at Firehouse Subs. Davis stood outside in his work uniform, waiting for a ride home. While waiting outside, Officer Jeremy Wallaman of the Sterling Heights Police Department arrived on scene. Davis would give the officer his name and a reason for being there. He explained to the officer that he had just finished work while still in uniform and was waiting for his ride home. But the officer persisted in trying to make Davis show ID after Davis refused. In the dashcam footage, you see the officer slamming Davis to the ground, placing him in a chokehold, placing his forearm and elbow in his throat, and finally placing Davis under arrest. During my investigation, I was able to get in contact with David Robinson. He's the attorney representing Logan Davis in the lawsuit. He agreed to an interview and gave a lot of insight into the backstory of this incident.
David Robinson, been an attorney for about 35 years, former police officer with the city of Detroit, did it for about 13 years. I represented police officers, defending them when I was a cop with the city, taught the police officers in the academy. I am a board member of the National Police Accountability Project. I ran the gamut of what it is that a lawyer does in police misconduct. And I did write a book. The request, what is your name? I don't even think it was obligated to do that, frankly. And the officer, of course, went into a contempt of cop mode, or contempt by cop mode, and demanded his identification, and then went into the excuse mode of you're resisting arrest because I'm trying to arrest you because you won't give me your name.
Absolutely.
Do you have the paper that says that?
There's a city ordinance that says you will.